Hey, so I wanted to talk about a keyboard I've picked up about a year ago, the Mountain Everest Max. I got it for 99 bucks, which felt like a pretty wild deal considering everything that it comes with. It looked like a high-end keyboard, but the price kinda had me wondering, what's the catch? This board actually had a pretty big launch. It started on Kickstarter, had a small funding goal of $20,000, but ended raising over 200k. And a lot of people were excited about it, rightfully, especially with all the features it promised. You got a CNC aluminum body, hot swappable switches, RGB everything, a detachable numpad and media dock with a little display and a control wheel. It just looked really polished. On the Kickstarter they had a few versions. It was 99 for just the keyboard, 125 for the keyboard plus the palm rest, 169 for the keyboard plus the numpad, and for everything, including the media dock, it was 199. In the end, it retailed about 300. So how did I get all of that for a third of the price? Turns out, when the keyboard first launched, the software experience wasn't great. Basecamp, which is their companion app, had some serious bugs. People were having issues with firmware updates, crashes, or things just not working as expected. A lot of users returned theirs, and over time, it looks like sellers just had extra stock to clear out. I've been using mine for about a year now, and overall, it's been fine. The firmware is stable, the keyboard works well, and the software has come a long way. I like the profile feature, where I can swap to a whole different keyboard layout, depending on what profile I'm using. The only catch is that Basecamp is Windows only. So if you're on macOS or Linux, you won't be able to customize much, unless you set up on Windows machine first. Luckily, most settings are saved directly into the board, and then available on any machine you plug that thing into. The typing experience is solid. I got Cherry MX Browns on mine, not the most exciting switch out there, but they're quiet and they get the job done. The board has some weight to it, which makes it feel pretty premium. The keycaps look okay, and don't you just love my macOS stickers? I think they look clean, but let's get back into the keyboard. At first, the sound. I am not a keyboard snob that does all the preparation to have perfect sound. But there's this faint metallic ping or echo when you type. It's not super loud, but once I noticed it, it became kind of hard to ignore. It won't bother everyone, but it's there. I kinda got used to it, but still sometimes I notice it. It takes a while to ignore it after that. Second, the media dock. The wheel is nice. The screen is customizable, but sometimes it feels a little sluggish. And occasionally, if my PC goes to sleep, the dock just doesn't come back on when I wake it. I usually just unplug it and replug it to fix it. Not a big deal for some, but for me it kinda gets me out of my working flow. It's just annoying. And it's also not as sturdy on the keyboard, which isn't a big issue, but still kinda disturbs the premium feeling this thing promises. Aside from that, it's fine. The modular design is really cool, and being able to move the numpad or the dock to either side actually makes a difference depending on your setup. It's a unique board, and it mostly doesn't feel cheap. So, would I recommend it? If you can get a good deal on it, like about 100 bucks, maybe. Even then, not really. You know there are a few quirks, and the media dock can be quite unreliable. If the ping noise doesn't bother you and your manual Windows, it's a decent option. But at full retail price, probably better options out there right now, like the Be Quiet Dark Mount. Maybe I'll look into that one next. Still, for what I paid, I think it's okay. But that's about it. Let me know if you've used this keyboard, or if there's another underrated keyboard that you think is worth looking at. Thanks for watching, feel free to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.